Hi guys, and welcome to the first video on my channel. Today I want to show you how I use support and resistance zones to properly trade my FTMO funded account. I'm currently funded with FTMO on a 10K account, and there I'm using the techniques I'm showing you today to enter, manage, and exit my positions. First of all, I want to mention the charting tool I'm using. It's TradingView. I'm using it for years now, and I'm very pleased with it. It's very straightforward, and the good thing is that you can use it for free. There are also paid plans, but in my opinion, you need them to start to understand price action, to start trading. You just need it when you may be more experienced or more into indicator trading. But you won't see this on the channel, I guess, because I'm mainly into price action trading. So let's dive right into it. How I'm drawing my zones, I will show it to you on the German 40 index. It's the German index which is called DAX, and I mainly use indices to trade my funded account because, in my opinion, these are the best assets to trade on a funded account. I know there are many people who think differently, but I think it's up to you what assets you want to trade on your funded account. So let's start with the weekly chart. There I want to identify my key levels. These are usually swing highs and swing lows. If you don't know what the swing highs and swing lows are, I will be doing a video on that in the future, and then I can show you more in detail what these points of interest are. But for now, I will keep it simple and will show you how I'm drawing these lines in my charting tool. So the first one in the weekly chart is obviously the all-time high, because the all-time high is the point where the price reversed. So it's a point of interest because something led the price to pull back. So that's my first zone. The second zone is the last point where price reversed before the all-time high. So it's the low over here. And I usually use candle bodies for drawing my zones because in my experience these are the most reliable points where price is reversing or is reacting, more like that. And the most important thing I want to let you know, when you draw these lines, it's not just a line where the price is reacting, it's more an area. So if you are not familiar with that, or if you have the feeling that you need the area visually where the price is reversing or is reacting, then just draw a line around these, or a rectangle around these lines, so you see the zone more clearly. I don't use that because, in my opinion, the chart gets very messy if you um, draw all these rectangles. So that's why I'm leaving it here. And I also will add a note to every zone I created with weekly POI, because later we can use these nodes to identify the zones in a lower time frame more easily. So now I am going down in the daily time frame, and you can see the weekly and daily POIs are more or less the same, because these are both very powerful time frames to draw the lines. So I won't add a daily POI here. Maybe we could add one. It's like here you can see the price reacted multiple times um, and pulled back. So we can leave it here, and I will change the color so we can differentiate between weekly and daily. So I will name this daily POI, and now we will go further down in the time frame. So I am now in the H4 time frame, in the 4-hour time frame. Here we can see that price reacted over here, and I will take the middle of these three point of interest. You can see the price reversed, did go down again, did not make it through the zone, bounced back, did go down back again into the zone, and then bounced upwards. And you can see over here, if we are drawing the line a bit further to the left, you can see that the price also reacted on this weekly POI. So I will just rename this into H4 POI and will change the color so we can identify this properly later. So maybe we can have another for our POI. Yeah, that's more, but I don't like these long wicks. That's why I'm not using the wicks for zones. And you can see if you use the bodies, it's more accurate because you can see the price, the wick also pushed up to into our zone and then retraced. And here you could have shorted or could have seen that the momentum down in the down direction is further increasing because we had 2 weeks into our zone over here and then pushed further down. So the next and last time frame I'm using for zones is the H1 time frame because further down in the 15-minute or 5-minute time frame, in my experience, the zones are way too low. The quality is way too low to use them for entries and access properly. You can do it, but you have to take in account that your win rate will decrease when you are using low quality zones. So last color I'm using, and let's see, I think I take green, and it's not very visible on my gray background, so I will use this blue one, and will add the H1 POI comment, and will also draw, I think, a second line over here that was also a POI. And if I extend the line to the left, you can see in that's the main thing with good zones. If you draw the lines further back in time and they still have reactions, price reactions in the past, and they have good reactions. You can see like the push down over here or the push down over here. Then it's a zone that you want to have in your chart for maybe entering a short or using it as a support if the price pushes up. I will just show it to you with a drawing, what I mean. Let's see, I think, yeah, over here we are just taking this one, and then if the price goes up and then pushes back on this H4 time frame, you can see now we have a upward trend. If we would push as high as here and then we would push further up, it's normally a trend cycle like that, then you can use the yellow zone to enter a trade. But more on that I will show in a future video. If you want to see how trends are working, I can also do a video on that. Um, because another key thing is to identify and understand trends in the market. So in this case, we are having active downtrend, but you can also see it because I think price already went down for some days. You can see it like till the 5th of June, we are more or less in a downtrend, and you can play with the cycles of a downtrend and use pullbacks to enter into a positions, but more on that in depth. And in depth, I can show you in another video. Finally, I would say, and these drawing of zones will keep you, yeah, in a good spot to enter and exit your positions, because like I already showed you, you can see that price is reacting really harsh on some of these zones, and if you use these zones properly, you can yeah, you can just do a really good job in making money with a funded account. And if you want to see how I'm using these zones and some other things, just leave a like and a comment, and maybe I will reveal my funded account strategy to you, and you can try it on your own. Thanks for watching, and see you guys.